Philippe, 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 Philippe. I don't know why. There is such a strange noise here now and then. Almost like someone is on the door, but it isn't. Well, never mind. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Hopefully, we have a whole year to see if it is going to be happy or not. I, for myself, hope it will be okay at least. There, I hope it for everyone will be better than 2024 at least. 2024, 2024. Because with all that's going on in the world and how we are changing from being friendly and inviting and respectful, that has changed in 2024. I think it was. Yeah, I hope we reach the peak and it will turn, but I don't think so. But I hope. And as my dear friend Tia said, the hope is the last thing that's died. But well, it doesn't maybe die, but it definitely takes some naps now and then. But we will see. Hopefully, 2025 will be better. Uh, uh, and for myself personally, I have had quite a good year. 2024 shouldn't complain. It was I had much worse, so it was overall okay. The last 6 months, though, let's say it was not good because of my health and health issues and so on. But else, quite okay year, uh, I must say. Done okay with most things, even though I have my ups and downs, which I have always, and we all do in one way or another. Uh, I can't remember really when I had a really perfect year, but I had those, but that was probably when I was younger and I had less worries in my life, and probably when I had some relationship also. Because being two, even if difficult situations, makes things much easier, at least for me. So if I have like a dip like this, uh, if here is normal and I have a dip like down here, some problems or whatever, being in a relationship that may feel like this, but being alone and struggle with it, then it feels like this. So it maybe is like this, but it feels much worse when you are alone and struggle with some problems and so on. But I solve them anyway. So yeah. So what else? I forgot to start with the weather, by the way. The weather today is, I don't know, it's dark, but it's cold. It is minus 15 degrees Celsius. Look it up what it is in Fahrenheit because I don't going to do that. I don't translate things like that for you guys. You can do it yourself. Since I live in Europe where we don't use Fahrenheit. What else? And we are going to, I think there is going to be, we have some weather warnings down south, and it was yesterday also. a little bit south, and especially now it's going to be heavy winds up to storm strength in South Sweden, especially where I lived before. That's really south. We are not going to have that here, as far as I know. I haven't checked lately because the weather is like our weather institute is crap, to be honest. And it's so crappy that they have got so much complaint, and now they have promised. Yesterday they promised that, especially when it comes to snow warnings, because there has been so many times they haven't like warned anything, and it has been huge traffic chaos because lots of snow and so on, and they like were, whoa, what, where did this came from? Haven't been good at prognosis. Now they have got so much because it's not only for from private people that has complained. That we may like not be a big part in that, but from the traffic and railroads and all those institutions and all that has complained also. And now they are promising to be made better. They have found new models and such, but that will not be until our next year. I don't know if they mean this year because it was said last year, yeah, a couple of days before New Year. I just read it, so a little bit I need to listen to it. It was on a radio news, so I will listen. But yeah, uh, tomorrow is back to work. I did work the day before for New Year's Eve also. Was not much. I will probably work from home tomorrow and on Friday. I will see. Maybe I will go to or I may work at morning here at home, not here in the laundry room, but at home, and then in the afternoon go to the office because now Jerry is my colleague and also my friend. He didn't take any days off in Christmas. He had his normal days that no one works, but he didn't take any extra days there. So he does it now instead, taking Thursday and Friday off. So he has yeah 4 days and a weekend. I think he will going down to Stockholm or something, visit some friends or I don't know. Um, so that is what's so I may go and work half day at the office just so there is someone from TCS, which is the company I work on, there. Hopefully, there will not be that much now either these 2 days because many are uh, there are so many that have saved vacations, and there is a limit how much you can save. If you don't use it, you can get it in money instead, or it will be yeah. You need to use it when it comes up to a certain amount, or request it in money. So now they have Folksam, which is the insurance company I work for, or we are assigned to work for, is has told everyone that has if you want to take vacation, do that now, because else it will be you can't use it. The extra days is that. is over the amount you can say will be frozen, and you get it done. So I think many will take whole 2 days at Christmas and 3 days this week. So 5 days gives them over 2 weeks. So I don't think they will be fully staffed this Thursday and Friday either. But we will see. So, yeah, that's about work. What else can I say? Yeah, I got some new things. I don't really remember. I think I have mentioned it, but I can mention it again. Uh, I have now um, back in the days, I have played in many bands, some more serious than others, and some just for fun, playing, yeah, improvising and silly lyrics and all that. Uh, and one band I had with three others, it was called Dialera. And you may wonder what that means, or maybe not, but I will say that we don't know because it doesn't mean anything. It's just the first initials. As I said, oh, when we were like uh, brainstorming for a name, I said, why don't we just take two first letters in our names and put those together and see what that is. So we did that and we throw around them a little bit. So it ended up with Dialera because it sounds like it could be something like a strange old word or so. But it's just the first initials from our first name. DA is for Daniel, GA is for Jerry, and LE is for Leif. And finally, we have RA, that's for Rhino. So Dialera is Daniel, Jerry, Leif, and Rhino. Now I were to visiting Reiner a couple of weeks ago and so on. We had talked, and he has mentioned this before many times through the years that oh, shouldn't we? It would be so nice if we could start this again. And yeah, and he talked about it a lot, even when I were living down south. Like, so he definitely missed it. So when we started talking about it again, I said, yeah, it would be fun because, hey, I'm sitting here day out, day in front of the computer, more or less. Not complaining, but that's the fact. So it would be nice just to have something sometimes, now and then, go and do something and play music along with others. And then because Jerry and Daniel is working at Folksam, um, both of them. So I met Daniel before Christmas, and I was like, yeah, throw up. I said, I talked to Rainer, and he wanted that. So how do you feel about a reunion? And he like, oh yeah, that would be nice. That would be. It's been so long since I played with someone else. So he was on. That was no problem. And that made me like, okay, there is a few things we need because I don't have any amplifiers for my guitar and my bass because Rhino were playing bass and now I have a bass and he can use that. I have a guitar. I have now and I now have drum set again because uh, asking my nephew if they were because he told and the kids told they haven't even unpacked the drums that I gave him. So I asked Jim, is his name, if I could borrow that, if they were using it now, or if no. I said, no, no, you take it back, he said, because it's not been used. We haven't even unpacked it. So okay, I said, yeah, then it was much better that I took it back because so it got used instead of just being in that box. So now I have a drum set, uh, and Daniel also have electric guitar, but no amplifier. Now I ordered something I wanted a long time, not cheap though. Well, it is cheap. I think I have mentioned this before, so sorry if I mentioned this on some session earlier. But if you haven't heard that, well, then it's me. Yeah, it wasn't cheap, but it was cheap. It's they have this music uh, gear for music. It's called has their own brand that is cheaper than other and quite much cheaper, but it's perfectly okay for my use at least. I like the drum set I am having is from them and the bass and yeah everything I have like for music is bought through them. Not necessarily everything is the mixer is not their own brand or so, but they have really good prices. So now something I wanted sorry a long time is a PA, and I ordered that now. And got a little effect box for the guitar because I need now to since I when I play guitar I hook it up to the computer and have lots of effects there. But that will not be possible now when we are going to play together. So I ordered a set box with like it was 100 different effects. So that will so my my guitar. If I am going to play guitar, I hope I will be able to do that and sing. And I also ordered two microphones. So that was like 500, a little over 500 or euro, because the shipping was like 100 euro, almost a little more even, because it's quite heavy stuff. And some of these things comes from outside Sweden, but I think the PA was inside. I could have it delivered in two different orders or shipment, but I said selected to take them in one because say else I would be made pay extra shipping for the first act. Yeah, extra shipping for the other package. So that will come. But I have this on a payment plan, so it will be like 200, like $25 or euro, give or take, depending on each month. And of course, I will pay more. I always do that when I take something on this like this. When I can, I put in some extra because, yeah, you get it done faster and so on. So that is that I'm looking forward to. We will see. I have asked Jerry. I sent him a message on Facebook, but he hasn't answered. Uh, so I don't know if he wants to join. If he don't want to join, I need to play drums and maybe sing. Daniel's also a good singer. I think Daniel is a better singer than me when singing like some slower things and that. Yeah, I don't know. But as far as I remember, but I am a better rock singer, or when it comes to some hard rock, punkish. They are, yeah, a little harder than I. My voice is better. He is a more smooth singer. So, but anyway, I will order one amplifier. We have one amplifier for the bass. Got to say that because one of my old amplifiers, Rhino bought from me when I moved, so he has that still, and it still works. So he has that. He just need the bass from me. That's no problem. Uh, and the drums and my and one guitar so far. We can run through the PA because that has, I think it was four different channels for instrumental mics, so that shouldn't be a problem. Uh, so if we are not going to be two guitar players, we could get started quite fast. We just need to find where we can rehearse or play. And if we can find somewhere we can keep our stuff, or if we need to take it apart and take it with us each time, which works as well because the drum set is so easy to fold up into the digital drums. We will see. So that's a nice thing that's going to happen under 2025. When? I don't know. But I may scream from it later on. You never know when. Beware, we are not good. We were not good, but we had lots of fun. We were like, yeah, mainly it was me who made the songs, and I did it on the fly. I was like, oh, we played this riff. Can you also play? Yeah, 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 yeah. And then I improvised some lyrics, and that was what we went for. Uh, we had one, we played once, and that was on my own 30 years birthday. And damn, I was drunk and so on. But we played quite well. So, uh, what we will see. And what else? Yeah, today I also ordered some parts for my car. Uh, as some of you may know, I have changed one thing. I don't know what it's called um, in English. Sorry about that. But when I were inspecting it before the inspection, or inspection said you need to change this. So I did that. I changed. It's a quite big part that has with the steering and so on, and and also a button or yeah, that connects that you connect that to. But that means I want to have the same. I want to replace it on the other side as well. Normally, it's always better if you do things like that, which is quite, yeah. So it's better to do both sides. But I couldn't afford that back then, and it was no. The prior was just to get it through inspection. So we had lots of other things to focus on also. So now I'm going. I have ordered the other part for the same part, but for the other side. So that will come, I guess, not this week or but maybe end of next week. And I talked to a friend. He has a really nice garage and so on. Um, normally he can't do things now because that much because he has problem with his hand and he has a lift and all that. But I said, yeah, but if I can use the garage and just have you as support, that would be perfect. Else I will do it at Jerry, but because he also have a list, and we did the other, we changed that other side together. So, but if if I can use that because my friend Ben is called, his name is not only called that. He has a lift that you can lift the car much higher. Uh, my Jerry has a scissor lift that can like lift the car up a meter or maybe 1.5. So you still need to yeah, lay down or what. There is going to be changed. Don't know when, but it's ordered. So that's nice. And then I need to change I don't know what that was called. The the brakes, not the brake pads and so on, but the big that that do the braking on the back. Uh, I will change. That's in the next. It works and it's gone through everything is and it works, but when we were changing the brake pads last time, we saw that there was, and it isn't 100% good. I even feel it, and there's some rubber that were worn, and yeah, and that makes things like when we needed to press this piston or what you can call it back, it was hard to. It was a struggle to get the brake pads on, and because it wasn't. Yeah, it's old. He didn't remember if he ever had uh, replaced them. So if it happens, then they are 24 years old. So that's the next thing on that is going to happen. That will be well further down. Oh, sorry. Yeah, somewhere in the spring or so. What else can I tell them? Well, not much. I think I told everything that could be slightly interesting. And I hope, yeah, once again, I hope you all had a nice New Year's Eve. Well, I was sitting at home. I had some drinks and ate some, uh, ate some good stuff and played some games and listened to music and chatting. It was nice to see due to what kind of evening it was. So it was nice to see a few that was in and said hi. I said hi, and also some I haven't talked to a long time since this by I were in and said hello. So that was also nice. Well, I think I will drop this now. I think this is, yeah, I think it's 15 minutes left in the machine. But I think I will listen to some music. So, yeah, I hope you all will have a nice birthday, the first evening of 2025. And may the force be with you. Bye.